Yo, what is up everyone? How's it going? And welcome back to Get Jacked here in Ark Survival Evolved. Now, as you can see, we're in the Redwood Forest and I've done a ton of building here. I wanted to get a good taste of what it's like to build on these platforms, the tree platforms. So I don't know, I think they're really awesome. It's really cool to be able to build above the ground, and you could actually now throw on these rope ladders like this one. We'll kind of go up here. Why don't we just head up to this one to start out. As you can see, I'm in this ruinous area, which is really cool in the Redwood Forest, right on the edge here. Kind of showed this off in the ruin locations video that I did before, but as you can see, we've got some awesome waterfalls, some ruins, and, you know, parasaurs getting stuck over there. But I think I'm going to leave this area, you know, untouched and just build above it. So I'm pretty excited about that. So why don't we head up here? I'll show you what I've got going on for this first little tree platform. And now the building on them is a little bit hard to do at first because you can't just place walls and all that kind of stuff right down right away. I'll kind of show you what I did to place these. So we've got our roof. It's all like, it's got kind of like a lattice look because once you place the ceilings, they're all placed on these right here, all these pillars. So those are at angles, so it turns out really cool like this. I don't know, I like it. So I've got some cannons up in this area to protect the base. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to use them for much, but they look really sweet. So I've also got this little spot for all of our torches. We got to have a little bit of ambiance over here. So if we take this one, I'll actually be able to go over to these ballistas. So you can actually add in the chain bola ammo into these now, so I'm pretty excited to test these out. I want to shoot down some pterodons or something. Might be pretty fun. So I'll kind of oh yeah, that was a good thing. As you can see, even though the railings are here, without the railings you still can't get down there. That gap, I guess it's just too small. You can't fit a character down there, so that part is actually fully sealed off, minus the fact that I don't have a trapdoor here yet. So let's go down here. Oh, one thing about these rope ladders, like I kind of mentioned before, you can just, oh, is it not giving me the option? Oh, I gotta go up to the top of it. Let's go to the top. Now if you go up here, you can actually retract the ladder. Now it's pulled it all the way up, so no one can get up here. So it's pretty sweet. You could actually just roll up your ladder and no one will be able to get into your platform. So as I said before, you can't just place walls onto here. Now what I've done is I've placed these fence foundations right here, and you can fit 3 of them across. If you're building on the full outside, you can fit 3 of them across with 2 pillars on each side. Now I've got my roof supported by the pillars, so that kind of worked in my favor, having to put the, you know, those in between there. So I've also got another wall on the interior because I wanted to, you know, have multiple rooms in here, but I wanted them to be circular as well. So we've got 2 fence foundations between the pillars here. Now if you didn't want pillars, for example, you could just do 3 fence foundations if you go more interior. So it's kind of up to you. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it on that metal build over there, it's more on the inside of the platform, so it's seamless. It doesn't have the pillars. So we'll go on to the inside of here if I can find the wooden door. It blends into all the other sides. Oh, one thing to note, all these dodos in here, they're kind of hanging out. They're all on wander. So I wanted to test out, these have been here for like a 24-hour period, so they're all on wander, and none of them have fallen through. So you might actually be able to store your dinosaurs up here. I'm not going to say you can, because they might still fall through, but these guys have not. So let's go into here. Let's turn up the gamma a bit. Like I said, it's a little shaded in here. So we've got our forges here. You know, cook up that metal, and then, you know, all the basics. So this is kind of like my base now, the base area. We've got all our storage areas. Now, as you can see, I put another wall on the inside there with just, you know, basically we've got 3 fence foundations on the outside, 2 here, and then 1 there. So you can get all different sized circular walls, basically. And then the ceilings are also supported by that pillar there, as you can see. We've got, you know, they're coming off of another, wait, where are those ones coming? Oh, this pillar. So basically these are all intertwined to form, because if you don't do that, it's, you know, you have holes in your ceiling. So it's nice that those don't clip with each other. Now another cool thing is, I can actually go in here, so you can actually kind of go around in the inside. But we've got a tree Sap Tap Now, this thing's pretty cool. It produces a bunch of sap. It holds 20. I'm not even going to take it out right now. But that's actually one of the ingredients to building the substrate that you use to make the gas mask. What was that thing called? Right here. Absorbent substrate. So that's what is one of the ingredients into that, I believe. So this is the wooden base. This is kind of the one I was testing out. I really like how it turned out, actually. So why don't we head over, if I can find the door right here, to the metal one so I can show you how everything works over on that. So let's get to our ladder. Okay, so the metal one over here, as you can see, I've done railings on the outer portion where I put the walls on that one. Now, like I was trying to mention before, I didn't know if it really made sense to you, but if you put it more interior like this, now I had to free place all of these fence foundations because I didn't want them to snap on their normal angles. I wanted them to, you know, have a little bit less of like an angle to them. So that's kind of how it turned out. And I think it turned out pretty well. It's as close, like, see if you've got a couple ridges, and that's from me having to free place them. But, I mean, it's pretty dang close, and I like it a lot, actually. So if we go over to the entrance, I'll show you what I've got going on in the upper portion. So we've got the railings down here, and then we've got this sloped ceiling way up to the top. And they kind of, you know, break like that because the walls that they're on are at an angle, so they're at an angle. So they kind of do this if you gotta walk on the inside, otherwise you gotta jump a bit. But I mean, it's not too bad. It kind of gives it that futuristic look to it. I don't know, I think it's pretty sweet. So I've got a generator up here as well, and as you can see, I've added in these slots. And I really like these. I gotta be able to, oh, look at that poor dip. Oh, he's never gonna kill that terror bird. They do no damage, so they just kind of bounce him away until they die, sadly. But we'll let him succumb to the terror bird. So we've got this going on. We've got railings so I can kind of see what's going on in the whole area. There are a lot of terror birds out here, by the way. Oh my gosh, they're killing... Wow. Yeah, they're just murdering everything. So we've got some refrigerators over here. You know, we got to store our meat and whatnot. And as you can see, I placed another one of those foundations above. Now, I didn't want to actually build this, you know, as tall as it is, but that's the only place I could place another foundation. You can't actually snap them all the way up the trunk. There are only certain places you can put them, and on this tree, you know, that's as far apart as they can go, or that's as close as they can go, actually. So that's what this has got going on. Now, when you're building in here with, say, I left this part broken away so I can show you this. If you're building with these fence foundations like this, you won't be able to get support to put these, you know, slope ceilings on here. So that's why I've got these pillars, because once these pillars are placed here, you can actually use the walls just like you would in a normal build or something like that. So that's why I've got this little, like, staircase or whatever, you know, this raised up platform right here, is that to conceal all of those ugly pillars. So I'll kind of show you how that works over here on this empty platform that I've got. So that's pretty much the two that I've built. I don't know, like I said, this is really cool. It's going to change a lot of way. Where's that? Okay, here's these circular builds. It's hard to tell where the entrance is to them. So I've got that, and yeah, this is going to change the way a lot of people build, I think, because this is a really convenient and really awesome way to do things. Now, all we need is a rope bridge. If we could just get a rope bridge, we could actually connect these. But sadly, I had to build this little, I mean, it works, but, I mean, it's not as cool as a rope bridge. Alright, so anyway, we've got a empty platform here, and I wanted to show you kind of how this works. So, if we go into here, do I have everything that I need? Yeah, right here. I'll take this ceiling, take a couple more walls, and we'll take these. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to show you was how it works when you do... I was talking about having to free place these. I need those on there. So, when I was placing the interior walls, you want to place them somewhere in this region, depending on how you want your walls to turn out. So, let's see here. We'll go over here, and if I put this one here, see, I want to free place it because I have to put it, like, right there, right? Because if I do it how they want me to place it, that's the angle that you get. And you don't want that angle. You want this angle. So, we'll place it right here. And then we'll be able to place, say, our walls. Boom. And boom. They overlap. Oh, crap. We'll put them the same way just so you can see. So they overlap just a tad, and it's actually a little bit better if they overlap a little bit because it seals them off. So when you actually go up and you place your walls, say like that, let's place one more of these here. Let's put it right there. So we'll put it there, and then, oh crap, we need more walls. Empty, not empty. Okay, perfect. We'll throw those in there, and do I have to rotate this? Yep, okay. Boom, boom. Oh, no, no. Boom. So as you can see, you can get your wall going just like that. Perfect, right? So if you want to build on the inside like I did with those ceilings, like you want to do the sloped railing or the sloped staircase all the way to the top, what you have to do is you can't actually place on these, like I said. That doesn't give enough support. That thing would fall right over. So what you need is, let's build this pillar. You need a pillar. So there is a spot where it will actually snap. Now you don't want to just free place this one. You have to snap it to this part. See, if you come out right from it, I can't move that. That's snapped right there. So we'll snap it here, and as you can see, I can then place this on here. So this whole thing has structural integrity now. I can't place one here. Oh, right there, because I need a pillar. Can I just bust some stuff to get a pillar? I don't have any more. Let's bust that. Alright, so we'll throw this pillar here, and then we'll go like so. So that's how you get your overlapping ceilings, because they no-clip with each other, and it actually turns out really well. If you... Do I have any more ceilings? I don't know. Yeah, I've got one more. We'll put one more right here. I can't because I need a pillar. But anyway, that's how that works. See, that's, you know, that's basically all you need to know. It's a little bit different than building a normal Ark because you can't use, I mean, you can use foundations and you can just build on them like normal. But if you want to actually get the angles like that and whatnot, I actually didn't show you that outside railing part. I don't even think I made access to that part yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to use that for, but that kind of goes off the same, you know, see, that's how the ceilings are all overlapping each other with this stone one. So that's how this works. I think I'm going to actually turn this one into probably a dino storage, and I've got another one over there that'll probably be more dino storage. But anyway, I figured I'd show you at the end here just a couple tips on how to do that. But I really like these platforms. I think these ones turned out really well. If you liked them, definitely hit that thumbs up. I'm going to continue to build on these. These were just the basics. I just wanted to get it out so that you could kind of I could show you all how it works and whatnot. So again, if you liked it, definitely hit that thumbs up and or subscribe to the channel for more content. You all have a great rest of your day, and of course, we will catch you next time.